Let us watch this together.
And what I've learned is that God will intentionally allow the perception of you to be misconstrued to teach both parties something. It's not a coincidence that every time you get into a friend group, every time you get into a situation and your intentions are pure, but it's not perceived as pure. That's God. You have to think about it like this. When Moses and Pharaoh had their confrontation, it says often in that text that God hardened Pharaoh's heart. In my head, that makes me think that at some point Pharaoh had compassion. But it wasn't the time for that. That wasn't God's strategy. So God hardened Pharaoh's heart despite what Moses was saying. All Moses wanted to do was say, hey, let us go and worship our God. And for some of us, I know it can be so difficult and frustrating because you can have the best intentions in the world. But if God does not want your intentions to be perceived in the way that you are intending it, it won't happen. They are going to receive it however God desires they receive it. It's not always the enemy making somebody perceive you negatively. Sometimes it's God allowing that to happen to teach both parties something. And that is where you become a mature Christian. Because it is not easy allowing people to have this perception of you when you know that that is not how I meant it. That is not my intention. That is not where my heart lies. But yet people don't see it. And you have to be willing and allow God to use you in that way, because you have to think about it. Jesus was crucified for something he did not do. He was crucified, spit on, slapped. But he did not do what they said he did. And yet they crucified a man who at his heart was coming to save them.